Hey everybody, this is Jeff Payne, founder and CEO of Coveros. Having spent the last 12 years running a virtual first organization, I've learned a lot about how to work remotely and thought I'd share a few of those tips with you here today. My first tip is to treat your staff as adults. Andy Glover from Netflix and I recently did a leadership webinar, and this was one of his key tenets. Nothing could be more important when you're working virtual than to trust your staff is working, even if they're not under your watchful eye. If you're worried that they're not, this says a lot more about your hiring practices and your day-to-day management than it does about your staff. Speaking of management, I've found that AGILE principles are a great way to keep yourself in sync when your team is working in a virtual manner. I always say no one can hide in AGILE because with daily stand-ups and sprints and retros and kickoffs, everybody knows what everybody's doing and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand. My third tip is to make sure you keep your video cameras on when you're doing team meetings. Being able to see each other while you collaborate will keep communication clear and it will keep everybody's attention on the meeting itself. If cameras are off, people tend to stray, do other things, maybe not pay as much attention because they know that no one can see what they're doing. Last but not least, make sure your team and your staff is set up to work securely from home. Make sure their machines are protected from malware and viruses, that they're using a VPN to communicate sensitive information to and from your corporate data storage, and make sure they understand and are trained on proper security practices. In fact, if you need any help in this area, we have some great virtual training around security practices that we'd love to provide you if interested.